What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, and today I'll be covering a new homebrew catalog browser and installer for the PlayStation Vita, and it's called VitaForge. This was just released a few days ago, version 0.1.0. Before we get started, I want to give credit and acknowledgement to all of the developers and everyone involved in this project. So special thanks to everyone here: Dr. Decky for providing and maintaining the Vita DB2-DB catalog, Rene Gadamonte for the original Vita DB catalog and Vita DB downloader, the Vita Rust team for providing the Rust toolchain for PS Vita, and obviously the contributor or the developer Josefino or Joseph. Big thanks to everyone involved in this project. I'll be providing some links in the description down below if you want to support any of the developers or anyone that contributed to this project. VitaForge is a homebrew catalog browser and package installer built for the PlayStation Vita natively in Rust, STL2, and EGUI. Here are some of the features: automatic updates. VitaForge checks for new releases on startup and updates itself automatically. Installed app detection automatically detects which games and apps are already installed on your console. Safe installation installs and updates homebrew packages smoothly without installation or permission errors. Screenshots and media browse screenshots and icons with fast loading and animated indicators. Requirement alerts shows warnings if a game requires extra data files or plugins. Easy search and filtering quickly search and filter apps by name, author, category, or rating. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on new PS Vita and PSP videos. Thank you. Installation is pretty easy. I'll have a link to the VPK in the description, also in the comment section down below. So you can just download the VPK, transfer it over to your PS Vita, and install it via Vita Shell. Before we continue, a word from our sponsor, Ostation. This is their 3-in-1 battery charger, and it's honestly solved a problem I didn't realize I had. You just drop batteries in, no lining up plus and minus, no fumbling in the dark. It holds up to 24 AA and AAA batteries at once, checks each one automatically, and sorts anything that's bad or incompatible. It charges 4 batteries in about 2.5 hours, works with any NIMH brand, and it's also built for Ostation's own 1.5 lithium rechargeables. Those hold a steady voltage the whole way through, which matters if you're running things like controllers or flashlights. It comes with 12 AA and 12 AAA batteries included, so you can start using it right out of the box. They also threw in one of their Olight Baton 4 rechargeable EDC flashlight with an auto shutoff function and MCC charging. Features a maximum output of 1300 lumens of LED light and a maximum throw of 170 meters. With a runtime of up to 30 days and 5 brightness modes, it provides long-range visibility. The Baton 4 is perfect for everyday use, outdoor adventures, or emergencies. Included in the box is the Baton 4, the USB magnetic charging cable, pouch, and user manual. The Baton 4 easily charges magnetically on the Ostation 2. Links in the description if you want to check it out. So I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed on this application. Right away, when you start up VitaForge, you're just shown all of these amazing icons and all the applications and everything that's available for you to download. Now there's a total of 1,156 apps available on the VitaForge application. Now the green check mark that you see on each of these icons will be the applications that are already installed on your PS Vita. You can sort through most downloaded, top rated, recently updated, size, A through Z alphabetically. You can press triangle to search for a certain application or game, and if you press the L and R trigger, you'll change the categories from games to emulators to utilities to ports, plugins, media, themes, other, and back to all. Plugins, media, themes, and other are empty, but hopefully those will get updated and we'll see a little bit more content as they progress on this amazing project. But so far so good. It looks like we're headed in the right direction with something that's more authentic. Now the only problem that I came across is if I leave this screen on in VitaForge and I don't use it, I just let it sit there for 5-10 minutes, I go back and try to press any button, it gives me an entire black screen, which is kind of strange. So I'll try to let the devs know about this problem and see if they can fix that little bug. And there you have it, guys. That is VitaForge for the PS Vita. how exciting it is to see a new application arrive on the PlayStation Vita. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this application. And the homebrew community is still standing strong, and big special thanks to everyone involved in this project. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.